Hey there! Looks like we're back for more of Discworld 2, brought to you by GameAnyone.com.
A troll.
Yep, that's a troll.
Entirely made from rock, but probably not as smart.
And
Casanunda, the world's second greatest lover. It would seem that small things do go a long way. And you are?
I am Casanunda, ladder salesman and lover extraordinaire.
I don't know if there's anything particularly ordinary about that.
Oh, how we danced, through the night.
you never sing
We
again. Stop it.
danced, and we danced.
Stop it.
Till our souls were alive.
I taste copper.
So you're the world's greatest lover, are you?
Second greatest, really. But the way I look at it, if people think you're number two, then they know you try harder.
So, what does the world's second greatest lover do with his time?
Oh, I'm always looking for fresh challenges, sir. I look at it as my duty to bring a romance and step ladders into the lives of beautiful women everywhere.
Step ladders.
This ladder of yours.
Ah, the finest ladder in all of the disc. The old equalizer, you might say. It allows the lover of a reduced altitude the opportunity to kiss his lady on the cheek instead of on the...
That's quite enough of that. Now look, I need a ladder. Can you get me one?
Oh, no, I only have one. And I need it for my romantic adventures.
I need the brain bleach.
Introduce me to a beautiful woman, closer to the ground. A wild woman, a fair and beauteous flower. And the ladder shall be yours.
Okay.
I hope it comes wash and wear. Find some woman comatose enough to listen to that lot without screaming. That's a laugh for a start.
Alright. Well,
Let's just stop all this now.
let's do. What's that on the counter? Matches. There's always matches in bars. Not anymore, but there used to be. Alright. Remember, smoking is naughty, bad poo-poo nowadays.
Oh, blood, blood, blood.
I'm sorry.
Nothing. Just trying to get into the role, that's all.
Okay.
A toothless old vampire drinking a
has
Bloody
teeth.
Mary without much Mary. Can life or undeath offer any deeper degradation than this?
Hey, no one said unlife
If it
would
does,
make
I'm
you...
sure we'll soon find out.
No one said unlife would make you happy. Could make you lame and sparkly.
So, you're a vampire then?
Indeed. Child of darkness, hell brethren, that sort of thing. Well, it's a job. Someone's got to do it.
So what do you do? I mean, I've often wondered just how a vampire spends its time.
Well, I am the night, you see.
No, not really.
Well, that is just my point. How is anybody supposed to be the night?
Really hard act to follow, being the knight.
It's not much of a job description now, is it? It's not as if you're even asked. Just one night you're walking home and woof, you're a vampire.
Besides, the knight is Batman. He said so.
Is it that bad, though?
I
I mean, think of all the advantages.
And then
What
there's the-
advantages? You tell me.
And then there's the vengeance that flaps in the night.
Ooh, lower food bills, low-cost housing. And black goes with everything, of course.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's this whole night thing that gets me. I never stayed out beyond 8 p.m. in the old days, and now look at me. It's like the black hole of Jelly Baby out there. I keep falling over. Being undead doesn't mean I've got eyes like a cat, you know. I mean,
You
I
can't
wish
see
I
in the
had,
dark.
but I haven't. So if I want to do any really good stalking, I have to carry a lantern, which pretty much defeats the whole business. I look silly.
Well, is there some way other than just stalking?
Well, I tried advertising. Wanted. Victims to be drained of their lifeblood by a hungry vampire.
No one but perverts answered.
Yeah, you'd be astonished at how little response there was.
Quite.
And when I thought about it, the whole business seemed wrong. So I decided to give the whole blood thing a miss and start sucking something else.
Ah,
So
good
I
night,
started
everybody.
on strawberry jam.
Oh, okay.
Did it work?
Well, it tastes better, but now look what's happened. See? I rotted my teeth. Who ever heard of a vampire with false teeth?
I'd sympathise with you more if I didn't have this awful foreboding that I'm going to have to use you later on as part of some overcomplicated little scheme.
Yep. You're pretty darn apt there.
You're not a vampire?
I am! Look! I've got the cloak! I've even got the frilly shirt.
Frilly shirt?
Think I'd
That's
be
not
seen
frilly.
wearing this lot if I was alive?
Good point.
Look at this! That's for draining blood, that is.
Interesting.
Yeah, terrified now, eh?
Disgusted, maybe.
Frozen by my powers. Hypnotized by the terror that strikes out of the night.
Gothic horror is dead at last.
Sadly.
I wonder if anybody will miss it.
I don't know. I
So
would.
this is it. You're just going to sit in here and avoid being a vampire at all? Haven't you got somewhere better to go than a seedy little bar?
Where should I go? Oh, you ought to see my home, my friend. A coffin at the graveyard.
Aww.
You call that comfort, 'cause I don't. I'll creep into the crypt at the dawn and not a moment before.
Alright.
A toothless old vampire.
Yeah, I already saw that.
If it do-
Alright. Well, looks
Well,
like
that's
we're
it
pretty
for
much done with him. Bleh. I'm sure he won't be in any importance till later anyway.
What'll it be, lady?
And who might you be?
Who?
You. I'm asking you what your name is. Who are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Who are you?
Amazing, isn't it? In any other city, you'd be mayor by now. Just tell me what alcohol you have to drink. And by that, I mean something which neither eats through the glass bottle, serves as host to a colony of sentient protozoa, or ends me up in any obscure, farcical little problems with chaos theory and butterflies.
Well, you're in a troll bar, so most of it's gonna eat through the mug.
Yeah, they're
That's all we got.
little
Protozoa. But they're only little protozoa.
Ciliate or non-ciliate?
I think they're mostly rotifers.
Brilliant. He can't tie his shoes, but he can classify microorganisms. There's one for the education system. All right, give me one very alcoholic drink, complete with sentient rotifers.
You want I should make it look pretty with a couple of little amoebas on a steak?
That's classy.
All right, whatever. And they say the art of cocktail mixing is long dead.
Nah, that's class, that is. I got a thing of booze. I don't think I'm gonna give the luggage booze. I remember what happened in the last game.
A tankard of ale. Well, sort of ale anyway, if you forgive the busy little creatures swimming in it. Oh, look, some of them are waving.
Hi! Let's get the wigwag out of here before we spend all our time in a bar. Ooh, what's this over here? Is there more too over here? No? Guess not. Alright, let's look around the shades. The shades is
That
just
leads to the mortuary.
the mortuary. The mortuary.
Can you imagine what horrors that could be kept in here?
In a wardrobe? I don't even want to imagine. Could be Mr. Tumnus.
Fortunately, it's locked.
Aw. I ain't dead.
Granny Weatherwax. A tough lady, this one. Best to let her get the beauty sleep she so obviously needs.
How does Rincewind know Granny Weatherwax?
Nope. Afraid it's welded to the floor.
No bucket for me. No, how does Rincewind know Granny Weatherwax?
Slops. I don't think we ought to examine this one too closely.
Okay. No. Seriously, beyond all seriousness. What is Granny Weatherwax?
I'm already in enough of a pickle.
No need a jar. Alright. Honestly, what does... No! I demand to know. Granny Weatherwax. How does she know why is she in Moorpork, and how does Rincewind...
Bring
Never mind.
out your living dead. Bring out your living dead.
Yes, we're sinking to the Monty Python references this early.
Dead
Yay!
collected,
It's not sinking, I'm
corpses
kidding.
transported. Guaranteed disposal to far-off climes. The dear departed stay departed. They like it so much they never come back.
Well, I don't know if it's
Highly
actual. It's a dead
recommended
collector
service.
reference. Could be.
Well, obviously the transportees themselves won't recommend us, but complaints are never ever received either.
Good point.
Bring out your living dead.
Okay. Well,
Dead,
they're
sir.
living dead.
Dead? Of course I'm not dead. Do I look dead?
Man, he's got some teeth, doesn't he?
Oh, hard to tell sometimes these days, sir. It's just that if you're dead, then you're stuck in trade. Our PostMortum travel service
Dead
offers
stock?
dozens of very exciting internment locations.
Look, I am not dead.
Look, you seem a little bit peaky.
I do not.
Why don't you just hop on the old cart for a minute, and if you pop off, then it saves us all a lot of trouble.
If it's all the same to you, I think I'll avoid resting my backside on a pile of carrion.
Well, carry in regardless.
Suit yourself, sir. I'm sure they don't mind.
Foreign climes? For a corpse?
Well, corpses have needs too, sir.
No, they don't.
It's not all just fun and games being dead. There's a sudden stiffness in the joints, continual growth of hair and fingernails.
Myth! Urban legend! You're full of beans!
Not to mention noisy poltergeists and neighbours who dislike being gnawed.
Ignored?
No, gnawed.
You know, maggots and such like.
And ghouls.
Pshaw. Should hear the way some of them go on about it. I mean, it's not like there's anything I can do about it. Still, I thought the offer of a few exotic locations for internment might soften the blow, as it were, sir.
Vacation death tours.
So, how is business these days?
Tailing off, to tell you the truth, sir. Most of the dead hereabouts nowadays provide their own transport.
What? They just start walking around all by themselves?
Yeah, bloody cheek.
So if death is gone, how are those guys in his cart?
1 minute you've got a
I guess they're just
livelihood, and the
lazy.
next minute everyone decides to be a zombie, all posh-like, and starts walking about and frightening school children.
Goodness.
I've had to ruin myself, making my service more attractive.
Oh.
Attractive? How?
Well, used to be we'd just take the stiffs and chuck them into the plague pit outside of the town. No, beautiful ceremony it was.
Sure.
Very touching, watching them slide down and go thump at the bottom of the hole. Real poignant, like.
I can imagine.
Now, though, you have to make it seem more attractive than wandering the streets as one of the walking dead. So now we offer transport to foreign climes. You know, sun, beaches, relaxation, that sort of thing. Hopefully it's just what your freshly snuffed corpse desires. A good holiday to get some of the kinks out.
Those aren't kinks, that's rigor mortis.
Posthumous travel services. I wonder if he gets many return customers.
Probably not.
Goodbye for now.
Alright.
Yeah, that leads to Mrs. Cakes.
Mrs. Evadne Cake.
Mrs. Cake. You'd think a hat that size would sap her strength, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Is it? Oh, I haven't been outside.
Hello there. Nice day. Eh?
What? How dare you? Well, now you're just talking rubbish. Order your thoughts, young man.
Huh?
Is it? Oh, I haven't been...
Hello. Eh?
What? How dare you?
How dare I?
Look, I believe you're fouling up this whole conversation.
What do you mean? How do I do it?
So I have to ask a question now.
I just don't believe the hash you're making of a simple conversation. How are you managing to do it?
Ooh, yes, that's what I am. Why, does it show? Well, now you're just...
Oops, no, I got it wrong. Hold on.
Is it? Oh, I am...
Hello. Eh?
What?
What? Had a sass,
What?
followed by question.
I just don't believe that. How are you managing...
Ooh, why does it...
Oh, they think.
She's talking like she already knows what I'm going to say.
There we go.
Is she a clairvoyant?
Well, it's nice to start all over again. I'm sorry about all that. Sometimes I forget I've left it on, you see.
You left your precognition on.
Hello there. Nice day. Oh, damn it, we're back here again.
Eh? Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn my precognition off. There we are. That should be much easier.
There we go.
Phew, thank heavens that's all over.
I'm so very sorry about that, young man.
Hey, it happens, right? Right.
I'll forget my own head next. Now, how may I help you?
You may help me next time. I think I'm pretty much out of time here.